Today I'm going to be calling a scam that not many people really talk about, but I think it's about time we expose this pathetic scam. These dirty rats will pose as a religious charity and will call to ask for donations. It's very common for the scammers to say that the donations will go to the church, ministry, or even a prayer. Nope. I'm not kidding. A prayer. You can donate money in exchange for someone to pray for you. I know most of you will think this is crazy, but this scam was actually pretty massive back in the day, and it's starting to make its rounds again. Now, the dirty rats that I'll be calling in this video are using a slightly different tactic. According to the pre-recorded preacher, by donating, you will actually be helping yourself. Wow. And if you want to speak to an actual live agent, you will have to sit through a 4-minute non-skippable pre-recorded message, as you will soon hear, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. But alright, let's get into this bizarre scam. Let's go.
Ever since this person came around you, you've been stuck. Press 1, press 1. I'm talking about some of the opposition and spiritual opposition that's been going on. Press the numerical button 1 now, press 1. It's like you've been wandering. You have not been making the same progress that you once made. Press the numerical button 1 now to hear this word. Press 1. This is why you do not see the changes, and this is why you have not seen the particular move fully come into fruition. Press 1 to hear this blessed word. Press 1 now.
If you wish to no longer receive these messages, please hit the option 3 now.
There was a hindrance that made you feel stuck, even financially. And the Lord shall say, watch as my hand is going to cause justice to be served. For whatever this thing that has been done, that has been trying to hinder you, but also has brought a great hindrance even within the family. God says that he's going to restore, but he also touches someone to bring a full healing and even their mind. This is also going to be a season now that I heard the Lord shall say, whatever things have been delayed in getting to you, it was like something that you were waiting on so that you can make a particular move. God says that he's going to send his angel to begin to cause things to be expedited, but he's also going to remove some of the hindrances that have came even around the home. This has been a season where you have been in transition, and there's been a lot of things that you've been dealing with, but there's also been resistance that have been coming from a lot of spiritual attacks. And I heard the Lord begin to say, not only does God remove it, but he also begins to give you territory. Whatever this is about, God says you will receive what is of yours. Jesus. Now, there has also been something you've been dealing with that you have not been able to make progress in it. Whatever this is about, God is about to remove the enemies that have opposed you with this. The Bible begins to declare in Psalm 68, verse 1, let God arise and let his enemies be scattered. Whatever this is about, God is about to scatter the enemies, the people, the stuff that's been going on, all of these weird attacks, all of these little setbacks, all of these things that was not allowing you to make progress. God is about to remove them and scatter your enemies, meaning the enemy that you see today, you will not see anymore. I want you to move quickly with the scatter my enemy seed. Oh, yes, a scatter my enemy seed. I know I'm supposed to be further. I'm not going to be stuck in this. I'm not going to repeat this generational cycle. I'm not going to go through this mess anymore. I'm not going to go through this abuse anymore. Scatter my enemy. I want you to move quickly with the scatter my enemy seed of $43 for the gospel, or that $143, the $10 adding the 43 cents, the $1,043. My dear friend, your best seed, but get as close as you can to that 43, adding the 43 cents at the end of it, representing scatter my enemies. This thing won't hold me. It won't keep me. I'm not going to be delayed any longer. I'm not going to be stuck. You've been feeling stuck. Scatter my enemy. I want you to move quickly with the scatter my enemy seed of $43 or that $143. $1,043, the $10 adding the 43 cents, the $1,043, that $543 seed, my dear friend, the $50 adding the 43 cents, your best seed, but get as close as you can get to that 43, adding the 43 cents at the end of it, representing scatter my enemies. Please hold as I connect you to the blessed operator now.
To make your donation now by credit card with a live agent, press 1. Or to save the ministry.
Thank you for calling Prophet Manasseh Joseph Ministry. My name is How much did I donate?
Well, I did hear the blessed operator say that the donation must end in a 43. Are you guys still accepting those?
Yes.
Well, ma'am, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do feel a closer connection to God at the moment. So, ma'am, I would really appreciate it if you could help me bless you with a $1,043 donation.
Yes.
Now, ma'am, I do have to ask, what happens to the money once I donate it? Does it go directly to Jesus, or do they use it to buy the children like chicken pot pies? What do you guys do with it?
It goes to the ministry, and the ministry is doing an outreach program.
Oh, so it doesn't go towards like the pastor's private jets or like Louis Vuitton suits or anything like that?
As I said, they are doing an outreach program, buying foods for the kids, outreach medicines for the elders.
What kind of medicine, ma'am?
I have no idea about the medicine. It is up of the center what they are asking for or request.
Ma'am, is it the medicine of the Holy Spirit?
Okay, sir. Thank you for calling.
Oh, well, ma'am,
God bless you.
Ma'am, how can I donate? I have a PayPal and I have a credit card. Hello? So every time I called back, I had to listen to the pre-recorded message all over again. And every time the dirty scammer would pick up and hear my voice, she would instantly hang up. This rat was all business. And I knew if I couldn't take this goblin down myself, I had to resort to the next best thing. So I posted her number on Twitter and let you guys have some fun with this loser as well. And I appreciate the backup, guys, because after we flooded the call center with dozens of calls, we were able to force this scam center to shut down.
There was an error connecting your call. Error route does not exist.
On another note, if you ever do get these types of calls, there's an easy way to tell if a charity's legit or not. A lot of times, you can just Google the charity and see if that charity even exists. You'd be surprised how often these scammers make up fake charities. They don't expect you to Google it. But if they claim to be calling from a legitimate charity, you're better off hanging up and donating directly through the verified website. Or you can be like me and don't ever donate, and then you don't ever have to worry about it. That's it for this video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was very short, but I'm working on a new video at the moment, and I just need a little bit more time to finish it up. And I didn't want to keep you guys waiting too long for an upload. Make sure to get at me in the comments section and subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss the new videos. And if you don't, well, then...
You must be an ugly ass dork. Daddy, Maki, Choot.